Please join in the singing of the national anthem performed by Janetta Johnson, a senior music major with a concentration in vocal performance, accompanied by Mr. Charles Effler. Please remain standing for a moment of reflection to be given by L'Oreal Williams, President of the Southeastern Student Government Association.
Please join me in a moment of reflection. Giver of life, grant these graduation candidates the satisfaction and joy that comes from the completion of a long and challenging process. Through great individual effort, each has made great sacrifices in order to see the dawning of this significant day. We recognize this attainment is not reached in isolation, but also depends on the contributions of dedicated faculty and staff, supportive families, and devoted spouses, friends, and peers. Following the example of those who assisted us, grant these graduates generous hearts and spirits to equal the knowledge they have gained. In this way, help us as leaders do our part to build a community of caring. Amen.
Please be seated. For the safety of all participants in today's commencement exercises, please ensure that you are maintaining appropriate social distance and properly wearing a mask at all times. Hand sanitizing stations are located throughout the stadium. Thank you for your cooperation. Please welcome the 14th President of Southeastern Louisiana University, Dr. John L. Crane.
It is my distinct honor to welcome you to the winter exercises of the 96th commencement of Southeastern Louisiana University. Obviously, today's ceremony looks quite different than our typical commencement. Hosting multiple smaller ceremonies outdoors allows us to come together in person to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates and still comply with current public health measures. Each of these ceremonies will also be live streamed, so those who are unable to attend in person can participate remotely. The ceremonies will also be broadcast several times on the Southeastern Channel via Charter Spectrum and will be available for viewing on demand on the Southeastern Channel website. Let me share a few interesting facts about the current graduating class. There are 1,084 graduates upon whom we will bestow degrees. There are 372 men and 712 women receiving 14 different degrees. 5 members of the graduating class will receive 2 or more degrees. There are 31 international graduates from 14 countries, and the flags from their home countries are displayed around the stadium. There are graduates from 21 of our 50 United States. And our youngest member of the graduating class is Aubrey Elizabeth Kemp, who is 20 years old and will receive a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Today, we're also recognizing a number of our spring and summer 2020 graduates who previously were not afforded an opportunity to participate in a face-to-face commencement ceremony. While we always honor and congratulate all Southeastern graduates for reaching their goals, Special congratulations are in order for our 2020 graduates. Given the disruptions and complication caused by the pandemic, members of the class of 2020 will forever be known as the class of perseverance. You rose to the challenge and accomplished your goal. We thank you for allowing us the privilege of assisting you on your educational journey. Our graduates recognize that reaching their educational goals would not be possible without our outstanding faculty. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation to all faculty for their support and instruction, and I ask them to please rise, and the audience and graduates join me in thanking them. During my career, I have heard numerous commencement speeches, over 60 in fact. While we do not have a special invited guest to address you today, I do believe it's important to provide our graduates a few words of wisdom and guidance on this most auspicious occasion. I've reflected over the many commencement speeches I've heard and selected 5 brief points that seem to truly resonate with our graduates. First, the degree which I will bestow upon you today certifies to the world that you have successfully completed a coherent study in a recognized academic discipline. You've mastered a body of knowledge that represents a powerful set of tools. As you go forward in life, what you build with these tools is up to you. Second, your need to learn new things will not stop today. The necessity for you to continue to evolve and grow as a person means that you will have to continue to learn new things for the rest of your life. Successful completion of your degree means you have demonstrated the ability to learn. This ability to assimilate new knowledge, to reason, to think critically, and to communicate effectively and persuasively will prove essential in life. Third, find and pursue your passion. If you're successful at that, you will truly be successful in life. Not just successful in a financial or economic sense, but successful in terms of achieving personal fulfillment. Fourth, almost nothing worth accomplishing is accomplished alone. You will not make much impact on the world unless you learn to work successfully with others. And finally, one of the most powerful pieces of advice I can share is simply this: be kind to one another. Treat other people with respect and compassion. That has never been more important than it is right now. At this time, we would like to introduce the other members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced.
Thank you, President Crane. Dr. Tina L. Golding, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Sam Damiano, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Eric Summers, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Wendy Lauderdale, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. John Boulahanis, Director of Graduate Studies and Institutional Effectiveness. Dr. Karen Fontenot, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Aaron Watson-Herzelski, Associate Professor of Biological Sciences and President of the Faculty Senate. Please join me in honoring the platform party. And now Provost Golding will introduce the winners of the President's Medals for Academic Excellence.
Southeastern's faculty and administration are committed to excellence in all academic programs. Today we are delighted to honor our students who have distinguished themselves in their chosen fields of study and who will receive the university's highest academic honor. To be eligible for the President's Medal for Academic Excellence, the student must have the highest grade point average in his or her college and not less than a 3.5 cumulative average. Will each student please come forward as your name is called, and will the families of each recipient please stand?
From the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Rachel Maria Riley. Rachel is a communication major from Denham Springs, Louisiana. In her senior year, Rachel worked as an intern with Southeastern alumna Robin Roberts at ABC's Good Morning America. She plans to enroll in online graduate courses at Southeastern while working as a reporter for Baton Rouge television station NBC 33. Please join us in congratulating Rachel Riley. And now Provost Golding will present the candidates for degree.
President Crane, it's my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified for degrees offered by Southeastern Louisiana University. The faculty have recommended that they be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. After they have been presented, members of the graduating class are asked to remain standing until all degrees have been conferred. Candidates for degrees will be presented by the dean from the respective college.
The candidates for all degrees in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences will please rise. President Crane, I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Music, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of General Studies.
Upon completion of requirements and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Supervisors for the University of Louisiana System, I confer upon you the appropriate degrees according to the department in which you have qualified, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to these degrees. Some of the candidates for degrees were unable to be present for this ceremony. Their names appear in the program, and I herewith confer upon them in absentia the degrees as indicated. Please be seated.
At this time, I would like to ask members of the platform party to join President Crane for the presentation of diplomas. Graduates will be called to the stage to receive their diplomas by college. Because today's ceremony is being live streamed, and because we want to ensure that every graduate has the opportunity for family and friends to hear his or her name called, we respectfully ask members of the audience to be considerate of the graduates by holding your applause and minimizing unnecessary noise until all graduates have been recognized. Will the graduates from Southeastern's master's degree programs please rise?
John Allen Collum. Sarah Paige Cooper. Jenna DeVilliers. Brittany Ariel Dokes. Corey Daniel Folks. Jordan Gray Hatcher. Christian Olivia Leday. John Ryan McGee. Carl Anthony Movizan III. Kiera Janae Moore. Stephanie Sholanda Patton Motton. Austin Taylor Rogers. Peter Brent Schneckenberger. Bailey Hall Sones. Zane Daniel Tony.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from Southeastern's master's programs. Graduates, please be seated. Will the graduates from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please rise and come to the stage as directed by the marshals?
Luann Deshay Albin. Whitney Angel Bayham. Maurice Darnell Bailey. Isabella Eloise Bairnsfather. Larry L. Banks. Sydney Shante Banks. John Richard Barrett. Stephen Michael Barrios. Corey Mason Barrow. Natasia Roanne Baptiste. Destiny Marie Bean. Allie Anna Bennett. Grace Mary Frances Borcherding. Christopher Wade Bodwin. Hannah Ray Bourgeois. Victoria Elizabeth Beauvillier. Jaslyn Marshawn Nicole Boyd. Victoria Anna Briglia. Pamela Ann Carbo. Alacia Abigail Carroll. Allison Deneen Karuba. Alexander Johan Castro. Joshua Paul Kaye. Amber Lee Charbonnet. Jeremiah Mackay Clements. Monica A. Copping. Ruby Elaine Kramer. Claire Michelle Cucci. Amber M. Dawson. Camry Dumerel. Dylan Michael Doming. Alexandria Queen Dorsey. Nicholas Wendell Darty. Rebecca L. Drag. Meredith Kate Drood. Alexis R. Duplessis. Clinton Paul Fidel. Kelson Linquell Franklin. Bradley Timothy Seidel Freeman. Trell Raheem Gaines. David Joseph Diebold. Bailey K. Gardner. Michon Goins. Kyriel Alicia Belton. Hannah M. Gonzalez. Jarius Gooch. James J. Gillette. Kriya Nichelle Gordon. Carrie LaShante Gray. Parker Jackson Gunter. Alyssa Zena Gutierrez. Corinne Elizabeth Hall. Shelby Ray Havlicek. Janina Salvador Hilario. Olivia Hodgson. Jordan N. Jacob. Dejanay Deanna Deshay Jackson. Shamira Monet Jefferson. Alexis Marie Vinay Jones. Caitlin Marie Jones. Amber R. Jordan. Rayleigh Elaine Jocelyn. Asia Lynn Jupiter. Carissa Lynn Kenny. Kevin Anthony Keys. Olivia E. Kindler. Kaylee Kirkendall. Isabel Marissa Lagarde. Jacob Michael Lajani. Kayla Ann Lamana. Claire Elizabeth LeBlanc. Damian Earl LeBlanc. Caroline Ellis Legrand. Bernadette Lejeune. Jace Matthew Lejeune. Gabrielle Leslie LeVay. John Claire LeVay. Willie Terrell. Milan Anthony Love. Kelsey Rochelle Mack. Kayla Aisha Martin. Taylor Rebecca McDuffie. Kaylee Elizabeth McMillan. Lacey Elizabeth McNally. Allison Hope Miller. Zijian Esprit Miller. Brittany L. Montalbano. Terrany Marche Moody. Beverly Ruth Morris. Geneva Marie Morris. Kiera Dominique Mohammed. Candice Megan Nall. Kirsten Nicole Nance. Kaylee Elizabeth Norman. Joseph O'Donnell. Tyler Allen Page. India Shanice Parker. Samantha Logan Pertwee. Emily Catherine. Sarah Ann Pindell. Emily Elizabeth Ponsetti. Kristen Nicole Rayford. Bernard Robert Ricks III. Brent Michael Redo. Rachel Maria Riley. Christopher Rosato. Peyton Hunter Sawyer. Candace Betty Scalise. Lithia Jean Scheck-Snyder. Kayla Scott. Brooklyn Ann Sherrod. Miranda Renee Smith. Nia Smith. Morgan Ashley Somerville. Cody Allen Stafford. Ollie Marie Stevens. Donovan Storr. Daniel Emil Stretcher, Jr. Courtney Elizabeth Tallow. Brianna Trosclair. Ranoka Sherelle Trotter. Kaylee Danielle Turner. Giovan Caesar Villania. Jawan Farrell Walker. Anne Marie Watkins. Aubrey Elizabeth Weldon. Nathan Welsh. Demonicia Montaniqua White. Tristan Allen Wilkinson. Tamala Luke Williams. Zoe Catherine Burnell Williams. Rajay Angelique Wolf. Darius Dion Woodfork. Sierra Amaria Wynn. Gabrielle L. Eberzabel. Joshua Anderson Idariga. Naya Taye Young. Simon Douglas Zachary. Corinne Brianne Zalea. Ryan Keith Williams. Tiana Chantel Smith. Gabriella Laquina Holofield. Koran M. Mott. Toby Ray Rosenthal. Tyler Michael Alexander. Jomari Nashik Becknell. McCall Alexandra Boone. Carly Nicole Bordelon. Camille Marie Brady. Hannah Linnell Brister. Rodney Lee Brown. Malik Terrell Burns. Lauren Elizabeth Chandler. Akira A. Cheney. Ronald Joseph Cherry III. Terry Elaine Crutcher. Megan Elizabeth Davis. Stormy Cheyenne Davis. Damian Dante Dawson. Devin Keandre Dixon. Marjorie Eileen Duval. Haley Jade Edrington. Rylan Devin Fabre. Winter Felder. Brenna Ann Ferguson. Caitlin Michael Fife. Elizabeth Lauren Foster. New Kimbria Monasia Fryer. Ashton Brooke Gill. Kayla Nicole Gill. Annie J. Goodman. Patrick Michael Manning Green. Ronald Alfred Grow III. Tyler Travon Hammond. Kristen Hope Hernandez. Michael Elizabeth Huber. Crystal Ann Hux. Jennifer Corona LaBee. Sarah Deontay Lewis. Amy Nicole Lowe. Carly Ann Martinez. Ronetta Celeste Meredy. Megan Lee Mills. Victoria Portillo Miranda. Austin Michael Mitchell. Madison Elizabeth Morris. Sarah E. Morse. Amanda Michelle Otkins. Alvin J. Perrault III. Latravia Peters. Ray Phineas G. Riley, Jr. Ashley Marie Rivette. Michael Thomas Scanlon, Jr. Emily Ann Tickner. Derek Cavey Trong. Limina Marie Veal. Aisha Shari Williams. Latoya J. Weary. Georgette Titiana Williams. Grace Laurel Wolf. Nicholas Wolf. Cameron Kevin Bradley. Carrie Devlin Disdare. Janetta Marche Johnson. Elizabeth Richburg Langley. Tyler Thomas Pertwee. Hannah Marie Turner. Ashley Marie Wolf.
please join us in congratulating the graduates from the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Graduates, please be seated.
Congratulations to all graduates of Southeastern Louisiana University. If you have not already done so, at this time, I would like to invite you to turn your class ring with the school name facing outward, symbolizing your readiness to face the world as a proud Southeastern graduate. As the name implies, commencement marks a beginning, not an end. Your journey does not end today, and we hope that Southeastern will continue to be part of your journey. After you take the Alumni Pledge, you will join more than 78,000 others who are Southeastern alumni. Patrick Brazen, President of the Southeastern Louisiana University Alumni Association, will administer the Alumni Oath. President Brazen, it is my pleasure to present these new graduates to you. Please list them now as alumni of this great institution, charged with aiding us to lift Southeastern to greater excellence in the future.
Please rise to recite the Alumni Pledge. As an alumnus of Southeastern Louisiana University, I pledge my loyalty to the alma mater and promise to uphold its principles of integrity and service above self. Congratulations, you are now official members of the Southeastern Alumni Association.
Please rise for the singing of The Alma Mater by Janetta Johnson, accompanied by Mr. Charles Effler.